How's it going out there, YouTubers? Cyberneck Shark here with another new review for you. So let's get right into this review and see what's about. The other day, I had the pleasure of watching a movie I hadn't seen in a really long time. And that is the awesome 2006 Disney Channel movie, High School Musical. Now, this trilogy is such an amazing trilogy, I think. I think it has a great cast and just an all-around awesome film set. So this first one, the High School Musical, the very first one, I haven't seen in like probably 10 years, and this was the first time I had seen it in a long time, and I forgot how good it was and how good the soundtrack was. So it was really fun to watch it and to see who all was involved with it and, what, else these actors and actresses have been up to since. So it was really fun to watch again. I forgot how great the music was. I love the music. The soundtrack is the best. So this great Disney Channel movie was actually directed by Kenny Ortega. Now, Kenny Ortega actually directed and helped produce and write the awesome Disney movie Hocus Pocus. So that's awesome in itself. That movie is probably one of the best movies of all time, and going to be definitely watching that soon because Halloween's coming, so 31 Days of Halloween, people. And just, it's an all-around, he's an awesome director, and he did amazing job with that film, and he did the same thing with this. He's actually also a choreographer, too. So a lot of the choreography in the film for the dance moves were actually his choreography as well. So I found that really cool, too. He also directed the second High School Musical 2 movie as well. So those two movies alone really show how good of a director I feel Kenny Ortega is, and just how good of a choreographer he is too, because there's a lot of great dance moves in both films and in all three of the High School Musical films too as well. So I thought he did a really good job making a musical come back to life when we hadn't seen one in so long. So this movie has a great young cast that we've seen pretty much growing up in front of our eyes, and we've seen them make a lot of great movies. So the movie has and starts out with the awesome Mr. Zac Efron. Now, Zac Efron we all know from the great new movies like Baywatch, which is a really good movie. If you haven't seen that, definitely check out my review about it. It's really good. He's really good with The Rock in it. I think it's super funny. He also was in another awesome great movie that came out a couple years ago called The Awkward Moment. That was really good too. It was very interesting. It had a decent cast, new younger guys that were, kind of becoming big into Hollywood, and just an all-around fun kind of comedy romance type of film. It was really good. If you haven't seen that one either, check that one out. It's really fun. But Zac Efron, this movie is one of his very first films, so you're kind of seeing him get into his acting career. And so even with how much of a greenhorn he was still really good. He has an amazing singing voice, and I'm really sad he hasn't done more singing, because I think he has a great voice. And I think he's an amazing and funny comedian. And so in the movie, he really showed his acting chops right off the bat. And I knew he was going to be great and fun, and he was going to be awesome in other movies. So I was definitely very happy with his performance in the film. We also have in the film the beautiful and gorgeous Miss Vanessa Hudgens. Now, Vanessa Hudgens was dating, actually, Zac Efron for the time and after the High School Musicals ended for a little bit. They were actually dating in real life, which was kind of interesting that they had such good chemistry on the movie that they actually really dated. You might recognize her from such films as the awesome, the amazing Journey 2 that stars Josh Hutcherson and the awesome Dwayne Johnson. She was really good in that film. I really enjoyed her. She was also in another film that really brought her to the adult life, or for adult acting, and that was the movie The Spring Breakers that starred James Franco and Selena Gomez, which was a very different film. It wasn't anything like I thought it was going to be, and I was really blown away by how bad it was. That was one of those films I was just like, this was popular? Huh? But anyways, Vanessa Hudgens, she was pretty much good in anything I've seen her in. I always enjoy watching her. She always kind of plays the, good girl kind of image. But then in Spring Breakers, she really showed that she can have a dirty side or a kind of a adult dark side. And I thought that was fun to watch in that film. But she was wonderful in the film. She has a great, amazing vocals as well. She's a great singer. I love her solo albums. Thought they were really amazing. And she was just fun to watch in the film, too. She brought really good chemistry to the film and gave it a lot of good musical numbers. We also have in the film an awesome actor slash singer, too, as well, Mr. Corbin Bleu. So, Corbin Bleu, you might all recognize from such films as Catch That Kid with Kristen Stewart and Max Roach, which was a really good movie, which that was when I thought Kristen Stewart was an okay person, okay actress. Before she became really big with Twilight, I think that was her best acting was before she was in Twilight, such as, Zathura and Catch That Kid, so forth and stuff like that. Panic Room, I thought she was really good. And those were fun roles, I feel. But ever since she did, the Twilight, since she became so big and had the big falling out with Robert Pattinson, I don't think she's that great of an actress. I don't think she's anything special. But getting back to Corbin Bleu. Corbin Bleu was also in an awesome other Disney Channel movie, Jump In, with Keke Palmer, which was a really good movie with lots of great songs as well. But Corbin Bleu was awesome in this film. He has great pipes. He's an amazing singer. Love his solo albums. He was awesome as Troy's best friend in the film. I really enjoyed him. I think he's just an awesome, funny kind of character and actor, and he's always fun to watch. He really knows how to act. He really knows how to sing, and he was a real, an awesome pleasure to see in the film as well. Last but not least, another awesome actress is in this film, Miss Ashley Tisdale. Now, Ashley Tisdale, you might recognize from such TV shows on Disney Channel as The Sweet Life of Zac and Cody. But also, she was in a great 2000-something film called Picture This that was really fun. I really enjoyed her in that. She was really funny, really, awesome. I thought she did an amazing job in that film, but also in this film, she did a great job. I think she plays Sharpay to the T, and she plays her so well, and she's so stinking funny. She definitely is amazing comedian and definitely should do a lot more comedian roles, especially from her time on Sweet Life. She was so funny in that too as Maddie. Just a funny all-around good character. But she also was in an awesome other kind of comedy slash kids film, Aliens in the Attic. That was an amazing film too, which I really enjoyed. And she was really good in it, kind of playing kind of the snobby older sister slash kind of comedy element. And she was really funny in that. Really enjoyed her in that. But as Sharpay in the High School Musical, she was so awesome. I can't express how much fun she is to watch in that. Along with Lucas Gabriel playing her brother in the film. I just think they were a great duo. So funny. Made the movie so enjoyable. Just all around great, chemistry with each other. And all the kids, all of them, they all played off each other so well and made the movie so fun and just all around awesome. So, High School Musical, I gave a giant 10 golden movie boxes up. Just a wonderful, awesome film. I feel that brought back the musicals quite a bit during that time frame, because that's when they came out with like Hairspray remake, and they also brought out like Rent and all those types of films that came out around that time frame. It really helped jumpstart musicals. The musicals are so much fun, because especially if you like Singing in the Rain or American in Paris or Wizard of Oz, all those musicals are just so amazing and fun. And that's what High School Musical was to me. It was so fun. Now, if you're not familiar with what High School Musical is about, basically what the story premise is Zac Efron's character, that plays Troy, is on the basketball team, really good at it. His father loves that he's on the team because he was on the team when he was a kid. He now is the coach and wants Troy to be this huge basketball star, but Troy really wants to actually sing and be a singer. And so the whole premise of the movie is basically about him trying to figure out how to tell his dad and how to be a singer and help out his teammates as well and not let anybody down. And him trying to come to terms with who he is. And that's pretty much what the premise of the movie is. And I thought it was a great premise. It was a fun, time. It was lots of great, acting and music and just dancing and all that good stuff. And just an all-around fun film. So that's it for this review, guys. As always, thank you for watching. As always, please like, please subscribe. If you know anyone that hasn't subscribed yet, let them know. Subscribe to this guy. He's fun to watch. Or if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead, hit that button so you don't miss one of my awesome videos. As always, please leave your comments down below. Let me know if there's anything you'd like to see or have something reviewed. Or if you have an idea for something you'd like to see in a video, I'd be happy to listen. And as always, keep your eye out for any new or older videos you might not have seen yet. And as always, catch you in the next one.